Sometimes we are so motivated. We are so motivated most of the times. Okay, my device is here. Most of the times we join the meetings and then we are inspired by certain leaders that we find in the group or in the meeting. I mean, in the group. But then what happens when motivation will fade? So sometimes you will not remain on your, you will not be on top of your games. Like, every day you are just excited. Every day you are just looking forward to the next day, or every day you are producing results. So now what will happen now to you as a leader when motivation fails? What happens? So I want each and everyone to embrace the art of life, because if you know that you are breathing, that is already a blessing on its own. So the art of life is just to know how to enjoy a little bit, né? And to endure, and to know how to enjoy a little bit and to endure very much. So this is just some of the quotes that I've just come up with, because we are in a business of excitement. But now sometimes the excitement is not there, sometimes the motivation is not there. So what happens? So I'm just here to remind you that the minute you start breathing, the minute you realize that you are not in hospital, you are not anywhere that is costing your health, that is already a blessing on its own. So the art of life is just to know how to enjoy a little and how to endure very much, because we are going to face a lot of challenges. Even with our non-negotiable goals, it will not be easy for us to tick them, all the goals that we have set ourselves for the rest of the 6 months that is remaining. We need to focus, we need to embrace each and every change, each and every step of the way. Number one reason why you should maintain your motivation, what will help you also to maintain your motivation, is you need to know your why. Why are you in this business? Why did you decide to join? Why did you decide to click on this link? That is exactly what will help you to maintain your non-negotiable goals. You need to know, even if motivation fails, you are definitely sticking to the reasons of you being in the business. You cannot blame anyone, you will not blame anyone about why things are happening the wrong way and why things are going like not the way you planned it to be. So motivation sometimes will fail because we will forget the reasons that brought us in the business. But the minute you stick to your reasons, you will definitely stick to the goal. So when motivation fails, sometimes it's always good to be disciplined, and because discipline will always back you up. You'll be motivated in the team. You will be celebrating people month in, month out. Oh, I'm so inspired, I'm so motivated, until you definitely take up a stand for you and yourself, until you have your big why. We said your big why should be a reminder on a daily basis. That is the only thing that can be your reminder, your alarm that will keep you going. Even if motivation fails, discipline will still back you up, because you are definitely keeping up with small trainings like this. You are joining trainings, and when you join trainings, leaders, it's always good to have a good outlook or a positive outlook, regardless of who is training. This is a platform where each and everyone gets a chance to do the public speaking, because one day you will be asked to speak in front of people. And this, if you are not volunteering or if you are not allowing yourself to learn, this is the right platform. So once you do all these things repeatedly, time and again, if you do these things repeatedly, it will definitely help you to be disciplined. You are going to join a meeting, you come out motivated, after a few minutes, you forgot about what are practical steps other people are using in order to grow their business. You'll be motivated just by joining the meeting. Yes, you'll be motivated because you'll find powerful leaders that will be speaking, or people that will be speaking. Sometimes when a speaker is speaking, you will say, yo, that one spoke to me, like direct. But then if you lack discipline, forget about continuing and ticking off your non-negotiable goals. So you need to have habits, like the habits that you repeat every day. Daily habits will determine your health, your wealth, and your happiness. Habits, 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 habits. So you need to have habits, or you need to have your non-negotiable. Like for me, it's a must. I need to read my Bible. Whenever I wake up, it's a must. I need to read my daily text. It's a must. I need to do things that I need to do before I start my day. So those are habits that you do on a daily basis. So every day, whatever you do that makes you you, it's what determines how healthy you will be in the next, let me say, just in the next 2-3 months. In the next 2-3 months, how healthy will you be? In the next 3 months, how wealthy will you be? In the next 3 months, your happiness, are you going to base it on something? Because nowadays people are not happy. It's until they are attached to something that will bring them happiness. That is when happiness will come. But I tell you, habits that you repeat on a daily basis, they largely determine your health, wealth, and happiness. And about health, because I'm into health so much that I'm now beginning to take health seriously. Right now, if you just, maybe an example of taking a burger or a Coke, or all this junk food that we eat. Sometimes we eat them, people say we are spoiling ourselves, but then sometimes we just eat because we don't know, we have no options, or it's just another choice of bad health habits. But you will not get cholesterol right away after eating a bad like a junk, after eating junk food or after eating unhealthy food. You don't just get conditions already there. These conditions, they pile up. They also come into our system. The minute you eat this food, it continues to accumulate, and it piles up. In the end, you have all this, what we call what is this health related conditions, like you can have diabetes, you can have what, especially if it's just related to unhealthy habits. It can count, it can happen in the long run. It doesn't just happen right away. So we need to change our habits. We need to know how we are going to start our day. We also need to know, how am I going to reach a certain goal without even having to, without having to jeopardize on my health, without having to jeopardize on my wealth and happiness. One of the things that will always help us is until we help others achieve their dreams, especially with our non-negotiable goals. This one I always emphasize, because unless you help others achieve their dreams and goals, then you will also achieve yours. So leaders, I saw there are a lot of people with FBO numbers here. There's nothing different that a top manager is doing than what you are doing. So unless you maximize, unless you put in the work, unless you go hard on your goals, then you can achieve. But the only way for you to achieve greatness in this business opportunity that we are in this forever living, is to help others achieve their goals, their dreams, and then yours will be inevitable, or you will definitely achieve yours. So guys, if successful people and unsuccessful people, they share the same goals, then the goal cannot be what differentiates the winner. It's just a quote. So right now I saw a lot of people are FBOs. I want to know how many people have at least one downliner. How many people have at least one downliner? Please write a 2. If you have one downliner in your team, please write a 2, even just one person. We have Halima, who has a downliner, Poppy, Dorothea, Tapidi. So this is just to say, if you have brought someone into the business, congratulations, because you will not allow them to work harder than you. This is now a quote from Serena Williams that I took. So you need to be the most hardworking person in your team because they copy your energy. The right temperature that you will have is the same temperature that the downliners will copy. Look at your group and look at your work ethics. How is it? 1 minute you are motivated, the next minute you are neutral. So guys, if you have even one downliner, or even if you are looking for someone to join you in business, don't be a lazy person. Work hard, change your work ethics. If your downliner is working harder, run with them. Be with them with the same energy, because sometimes you will be demotivated by just looking at your downliner working hard. It might also be another reason for you to be demotivated, or motivation might fail. But this is just an encouragement for each and everyone that put on your gear and be the most hardworking person in your team. So sometimes, most of the times, when people are doing meetings, you want to say, just look at Vero, look at Mariana, look at who. No. As long as you are in FBO, you need to lead by example. What do I mean by this? When you signed up that form, it was about different goals, or everyone came in with their own goals, which make it even unique. But because people are watching you, the fact that you are also in Team Unstoppable, you need to be an exemplary leader that is showcasing results, even if it's just small, simple results, like just doing a presentation, doing your own 4CC, sharing your paycheck and all that. That these little habits are the ones that will help you to be motivated throughout, to maintain your excitement throughout. So guys, with that, I just want to say thank you for joining in. When motivation fades, it's only discipline that will keep you going, but you need to be an exemplary leader. You need also to be there for your people. They need to see you working hard, because most of the times when you introduce someone into the business, sometimes it might happen that you recruit someone who is already advanced, but then if you are a hard worker, they will not say it's me who took you to supervisor, or it's me who took you to manager, because they can see you are putting in the work, and they will definitely just copy and paste your work ethics. And with that being said, thank you so much. Let's be good example leaders. We are unstoppable. And this is just a short description of when motivation fades. What are you supposed to do? Thank you so much, Vero. Over to you. Over to you, Vero.
Thank you so much, Lida. I really appreciate you. Guys, did you get value? I mean, I think you did this training in Namibia. And every time this is being shared, I'm like, you know what, that's very true. Because when people join the business, especially if, for example, you're a new person, obviously you are so excited, you know, but as she said, that excitement is not what builds the business, you know. And I've seen people starting the business, and of course they succeed with excitement, but then that success doesn't last, you know, doesn't last. Because this is for me, Forever is a lifetime opportunity. So it's not like a 6 months thing, you know, 1 year thing. I mean, I've been in the business for over 10 years, guys, and I am as excited as I was when I was starting, you understand? But motivation is you know will always be there if you are doing personal development. And I'm loving what we are doing, and all the sessions that you've seen are happening. You know, even this 10 a.m. session is part of it, to make that we are helping you out to get the knowledge that you need to, of course, continue with the motivation that you've started with, but to be able to build the business, the discipline and the self-discipline that you are supposed to build. You know, so keep on attending trainings, guys. Like now we're having a 12 p.m. session, which is a power hour. If you have time, go into it. I've personally invited for the 1 p.m. session. That is to help you talk to your people, because obviously sometimes people will need to hear from someone else. You know, like let's say it's your colleague, it's your relative, it's your, you know, whoever. They might want to hear from someone else. And so that is why we do sessions, that we can help you talk to your people. You understand? And then tomorrow we're having another session. This all of this is to say that motivation is what you're starting with, but then the discipline to do what you do, the discipline to show up for your business, the discipline to keep learning, you understand, is what will get you to the top of the business. And I so much believe in the power that we have. I so much believe in the leadership that we have. I so much believe in the leaders that we have in the team. Guys, we are already doing something right. We are already doing it right. I mean, we're one of the, for example, for the Southern Africa, we are one of the newest teams, but we are actually at one of the top teams as well. You understand? And so I will encourage you to keep on plugging in and making sure that you do not quit on your goals. Guys, one word that I always talk about is non-negotiable. And I even started with it. You know, what are your non-negotiable goals? What is that you want to achieve this month? You know, yesterday I was talking to one of the leaders, and I told her, if you want to become a supervisor by the end of the month, you can. Why? Because we looked at her business and there's possibility. And imagine right now she is at 3 CCs. Can you imagine? And I know if she set herself a goal and then we do split that goals with the team that she has, she can become a supervisor. But she can only if that gets to become a non-negotiable goal. So there's someone here that is having the discipline to do what they need to do. If your goal is 5 CC, then make that non-negotiable. Because when it comes to discipline, then you obviously need to know what you're working on. What are you putting your energy into? You understand? So your non-negotiable goals has to be related with the discipline and the self-discipline that you're supposed to put in your business. Guys, some of you have got good jobs. Some of you have got other businesses going on. Some of you, Forever is your only option. However, everybody started because they have a reason to do what they need to do. We have a reason why we should step up on our activities. We should step up into our learning of the business. We should step up into, like, you know, into doing what we need to do. So ladies and gentlemen, I am so very thankful to Mariana. Thank you. And thankful to you that decided to say yes into attending this session. And I will tell you, we are winning. We are winning. And so I don't know what state of mind you're in right now. There's a message that I sent yesterday that life happens, and whatever life is throwing at you right now, you will rise up from that. So you can be going through challenges in your life right now. But I will tell you, you being part of our business community, part of Team Unstoppable, it means you are rising up. And so look at your next 6 months and tell yourself, I am winning. Every day, make that as an affirmation. I'm unstoppable, I am unstoppable. That becomes an affirmation. That becomes a way of living. Do not, like for me, when life throws things at me, you know, throws the worst at me, I do take Forever as a way to let go of my thoughts, because, you know, what option do we have? And most of the time, if you look at we look at the challenges that we are going through in our lives, most of the time, money is involved there. Look at your challenges. Money is involved there. The opportunity to make extra money will help you let go of a lot of challenges in your life. And so, guys, let's do what we need to do. Let's step up. Let's make sure that we are, you know, like, I did share, and I always share the trainings that we need. Even when I did the new display orientation, there's links that I shared. I don't know if you do watch them, but you know the names of people that you're supposed to follow up. When it comes to learning, videos that you're supposed to watch every single day, listen to something. You understand? You've attended this session, whatever you have learned, put in the work, put it into action. Anything, one thing, you understand? So that this day can be a different day from yesterday. You get my point? And so I wish you all great success, and I wish you all, you know, I wish you all great success. I wish you all great success, and see you at work, ladies and gentlemen. See you at work. We are unstoppable. Thank you so much, Mariana. And let's go enjoy in the 12 p.m. if you can. If you're going back to work, well, that's okay. But the 12 p.m. is helping you into doing the activities right there and then. And then let's keep inviting for the 1 p.m. Bye-bye, everybody.